Hi guys, right, we're here at the end of the Lords of Cadia turn 3. Mark, run us through what you did.
Well, first I'd like to run you through what Matt did. Matt moved his honour guard behind cover, therefore paving the way for this squad to no longer shoot at them, but to shoot at their Primarch. So, yes, I think they should be getting a stern hand off when they get that right. They're supposed to throw themselves bravely in the way of the last cannon shots for their Primarch. Unfortunately, the Primarch proved just how hard he was by laughing at last cannons to the face. Move these forward to unload with everything I had at the Terminators. The Imperial Guard las guns proved particularly ineffective, and no Terminators were lost at all, in fact, from that entire round of shooting. The Chimera's multi-laser did, however, manage to pick off one of them, reducing it now to 3. As we sweep across this way, you notice that the bulk of the spearhead that was Matt's Assault and Tactical Marines is now mainly missing because my pie plates, for once, were actually on target. And
big sigh from me there, if you guys could hear that in the background.
So I think all 3 landed on target, so in fact got...
I lost 5 Tactical Marines, 5 Assault Marines, and bear in mind that one of those is my Assault Sergeant, so he has 2 wounds because he's counts as a Priest Sergeant, and I now have a stunned and Storm Bolter-less Rhino.
These actually rallied as well.
Boo!
The other guys did exactly what I was expected, and on my high numbers fled off the battlefield.
5 points.
And we come back to here, and essentially this was more of a Mexican standoff, and no wounds were inflicted.
Harsh words. Harsh words were spoken.
Harsh words were spoken, and join us. No, I don't think so. And that's pretty much how that combat went.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, I earned an extra 5 points for a squad falling off the table. Hooray! But other than that, that was pretty catastrophic. You guys who have been keeping up to date with the campaign will know just how devastating Leman Russ battle tanks are, and there is your proof. That big hole that was once my spearhead force has been thoroughly routed. So let's see what I can do in my turn 3. Hopefully I can bring it back, but unlikely. Alright guys, I'll see you at the end of my turn 3. Wordbearer's turn 3. See you later. Hey guys, here we are at the end of the Wordbearer's turn 3, and oh my god, what a turn. Just to show you, that table is looking significantly more barren than it once did. So, a lot happened. I'll take you through it. Lorgar did his same old. He stood put and sang Purge. This time I got 3. I managed to do 5 wounds to that heavy weapons team. The the last cannon passed its leadership test. Mark's starting to pass leadership tests now. It's starting to scare me. So it's sat there on 1 wound. This squad of vets that have been hidden round the back haven't done much. But I did some wounds. Was it 2 wounds to them? Was it 4? 3. 4. Yeah, 4 wounds to them. Yes. But they passed their leadership test and stuck around. And the command squad passed their leadership test and stuck around again too. That's 50. Those 3 men are 50 points to me, so I need to kill them. But I've got 2 turns left, so down here we had a joint combat as my Terminators and Honor Guard shot into the squad of guard that were there, and I think I did 2 wounds with the shooting. I rolled a lot of 1s.
Yeah, we broke off and got like snake eyes it.
Yeah,
the wings, so.
And the Stormbolters did very little, but I charged in and wiped them all out, but not before. I killed them to 1 man, and then he was charged down, but not before one of them managed to wound my Terminator Priest Sergeant, something I'm not happy about. But there is still Stormtroopers in a Chimera for me to worry about. Over here, you remember my 3-man tactical squad that was left. They re-embarked upon the Rhino and are driving off, heading over for that 50 point over there. However, with 1, 2, and 3 Leman Russes staring at it, I don't think that Rhino is going to survive next turn. And finally, down here, These guys had another slacking match. Harsh words were spoken. This time it came to blows, and it was a trade-off. 1 guardman for 1 marine. So draw and combat, they stuck around. That's starting to bog me down a little bit now. I'm concerned that I might lose my squad there. But we'll see. We've still got 2 turns left. I also brought down my orbital bombardment. My last one.
Oh, that's right. That's all.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, there was a mistake, so I'll bring them up here. Yep, so these 4 guys actually lost their lives to the orbital bombardment, not Lorgar's liturgy, and they actually passed their leadership test for the liturgy.
Yes.
And I got 4 hits on the rear armour of the Chimera, and I managed to shake it so it can't move next turn. Yes, although given that I wiped out that squad, that's not so much of an issue. The only other thing I've forgotten to tell you, beginning of the turn I managed to bring a building down. You'll notice that the group of guys that were in the building there are gone. That's because the crater collapsed on them, did 25% casualties and caused them to flee off the board. So that was another 5 points for me. So I'm not doing too bad. The board is looking a lot thinner, but Mark still has got his strategic stratagem thingy, eloquent there. He's still got his strategic asset reserves. We could still bring on another 25 guard to throw a spanner in the works. And my numbers are looking a little thin. Other than Lorgar and the elites here, I'm thin on the ground in terms of troops. So, we'll see what turn 4 brings us. And I'll see you at the end of Lords of Cadia turn 4. See you later, guys.